We're live? We're live. Welcome. Welcome to my classroom, actually at Hennepin Technical College. My name is Dustin Grice. I've been teaching there for roughly 10 semesters, roughly 5 years total now. And it's actually where I went to school roughly 20 years ago. And I'm here to introduce the world of web to you because web completely changed my life. And I'm looking for new students who are actually interested in learning about web. And so I've been taking actually some pieces from my content in the classes and starting to offer them online as one-off classes just to introduce this to you and see if this is something that you're interested in. We have a lot of great programs. If you were interested in continuing anything, if you did actually want like a certificate or degree, but you don't have to. This should be just a one-off thing to see, what you do like, and we go from there. I just want to give you a quick rundown on what we're actually going to go over in this class, like right here today, right, continuing it right now. And so let me actually just share my screen here. So who is this class for? Well, really anyone. Anyone who's interested in actually building any type of website. And so I've seen students of all ages. Actually, this semester, we've had multiple high school students actually in our college class. I've seen students who've maybe spent 30 to 40 years in a career and now want to try something completely different, completely new. All different types of people, and we are having a blast learning every week. If you're interested in self-employment, you want to work remotely, if you want to add another additional little side income stream, if you want to just completely explore a whole new career change, entrepreneurs, anyone interested in starting a small business, someone who may want to make a portfolio of what they do, photographers, collectors, culinary, you cook food, you want to put it online, whatever it is. I'm going to show you how to build this. And I'm going to show you how to do it efficiently and easy and the best. After 20 years of doing this, I will guide you through this easier than ever. And so, if you just want to, someone else who wants a website and you want to build something for them, for family, friends, anything like that, you can do any of that. Even by taking something like this and learning some of the basics, you are going to have another little skill set that you could go to your company and say, oh, yeah, I know how to edit, basic website tasks, and I could change an image. You're going to be able to do a lot of that stuff, especially if you continue in the program in general. So we're going to go over, we're going to actually start with the basic terms. So going over terms like HTML. What is HTML? Many of us have heard of it before. CSS, JavaScript, website builders, WordPress. What is Squarespace, Wix, Shopify? What's the difference between them? Why would you use one versus the other? We're going to get into all that. We're also going to learn about web hosting. What is web hosting? Do I need web hosting? What is a domain name? How does a domain name work? Where should I go to get a domain name? Like all those things. And so we're also going to learn about WordPress. WordPress runs over a third of the entire internet. We cannot ignore that. Pretty much all my clients all have WordPress. So you got to know the basics. Odds are the company you work for or any company you have worked for in the past, was most likely have a WordPress website. So we're going to learn the basics of WordPress. You are going to be able to create your own website, like today, right now, if we get rolling on this class here, and I'm going to teach you how to actually create multiple pages. You're going to be able to actually link them all together. So you're going to have a menu at the top of the site that you're going to link all these pages together. You can title the pages anything you want. You could change the title of the site. You could add a logo into the site. And within each page individually, you're going to be able to add content, text, photos, a photo gallery, videos, YouTube videos. You're going to be able to do all that now, today, And so whatever content you want to put in there, whatever website you're thinking like right now, oh yeah, I've wanted to build something. I wanted to do a website like you can use this for that. And so I'm very excited. And so you could create potentially, any type of site you're thinking of. And so this could be a small business website. You could have like an About Us page. You could have Our Team page. You could create a portfolio, like I was mentioning earlier, a travel blog, consulting website. Maybe you do some consulting on the side. You want to make a small little website showing what you offer. You can create anything here. I'm going to teach you the basic skills to actually piece a website together. And when you're done with this, you can actually publish this website online if you'd like. WordPress actually has a free version of WordPress that we can use, and there's no cost at all. You could publish it from there. There are obviously upgrades you could pay for, but you could potentially publish your own website like tonight, and I'll teach you about all of this stuff. And so that's our plan, and we're actually break down into about roughly 4 different lessons here. And so first, we're going to kick off things with introductions. So we're going to learn a bit about each other, because if the more you and I can get to know each other, the more we can help each other. I can help guide you into whatever you're thinking this could be for you. So we'll get into introductions. In general, if you're just curious about, at this point, a little more background about myself, I did go to the same college roughly 20 years ago, and it did completely change my life. Since then, I've worked on hundreds of different websites, and I've done most of it over the years remotely, whether it's from home or traveling. I've been to 30 some countries now, and all because of going this direction of web so many years ago. And so now to be kind of full circle back at my college, teaching new students and kickstarting them on their own foundations and visions is just, it's so rewarding, and we're having an absolute blast. And so I'd love to invite you into our world. It's seriously life-changing. And so if you're just looking for a little extra side income, I've been able to fund so many little side projects and different, fun little things we want to do, even outside of traveling and stuff like that. But, we have our own apparel brand. We have our own office. We ship product all the time. We run multiple e-commerce sites, different sites that offer different types of products. You put them online. If someone buys them, ship it out. We had a bike park. Like we're going to get into all this stuff. So keep in mind, all of this started with the web and my education back nearly 20 years ago, sitting, thinking about getting into web just like you are here right now. So I can't even tell you, there's nothing I'd recommend more. Every single person on this planet, with how big the internet is, should at least know the basics of how websites work. I guarantee this will come in handy down the road. If not, in this week, next week, this stuff pops up left and right. So anyways, our so we got 4 lessons here, introductions. At the end of the class here, I've got a form I'll have you fill out as you complete the class to send me a link to the site you've built, and just gather some information about yourself and why are you interested in this? What would you be interested in some next steps? Would you want to continue learning more? Are you interested in like an actual degree or a certificate or diploma? Let me know. The more I can learn about you, the more I can help guide you. And so, like I said, I want to invite you into this new world of students we have. I have roughly 75 different lectures or different topics for all the classes I'm teaching. There's a lot of great content. We've been having a lot of guest speakers, especially, in the last 4 weeks. We've had 4 or 5 different speakers in the last month, and really exciting, really cool talent we've had in our classrooms. And so one of them actually was part of the design team for Expedia and shopping for flights and hotels and how you search for things. They did the user experience design of that. Really cool. I can't even tell you. There's just, it's just, it honestly, you can tell how excited I am. So then we're getting into website terms, like I mentioned before, average salaries. What can you actually make? What's average? We're going to go over some of the average salaries, what you can make, right out of school, entry level, all the way into experience levels. And what if you work for a company versus freelance and you just want to do side work? What do you charge? What is average for a lot of this stuff? And we're also going to get into all those builders I mentioned, the ways to actually build a website. Why would you go to Shopify versus something else? Or would you ever code anything from scratch? And, why would you do that? So we'll get into all these pieces. And then we are actually going to create our very first website with WordPress. They offer a free version of WordPress. There's going to be no extra cost. You got the cost of this class. I'll run you through the most efficient, the best way to do all this. And you can launch your first website today if you want. As you learn more, you're going to see how cool this is, how easy all this is, and how much money you can make doing all this stuff. So we've been having a blast. Like I said, I'd love to invite you into this community. And there's just, it's life-changing. I've seen so many students, finishing these courses over the years and starting to work with their first clients. And I'll even help guide them along the way. What do I charge for my first client? Or they just sent me this. How do I respond to this? Like, I will help guide you through all of this. And so, like I said, we're having an absolute blast together, and I would love to see you in our classroom. So thank you for watching this. I can't thank you enough. I mean, who knows how you got here? Who knows how we actually crossed paths? Maybe we've met in the past, maybe we haven't, but I'm glad you're here. And like I said, reach out anytime. If you have any questions, scroll to the bottom of the site here. I have a contact form. Fill it out. Send me a question. Anything you're curious to know, let me know. But if you're ready to go, you want to start rolling, I've recorded this entire class. You can start. You can check out. You don't even have to check your email. And you're going to start rolling into the next video, into each of these lessons here, and actually go through the class right now. Start building right now, whatever time it is. If it's in the middle of the night and you're ready, you're all fired up on websites. I'm ready to go. Let's get rolling. So thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you.